Yeah. Y'all know what it is. It's TK the poet. You already know it, so you ain't gotta quote it. If I spoke it, you already know what that means. Y'all wrote it. Hey, it's been a while, but we back. We back with some new things. 10 for your cap. Usually we have this on Mondays, but I haven't been on here for a while, so I'll give y'all some fresh new content for y'all to chime into. You know, it's Poetry Life. You know what I do. It's TK the Poet. The one of the hottest, coldest poets in the game. Uh, look, when it comes to poetry, I am him, and I got a new poem that's gonna come out, and it's called "I Am Him." But new information, y'all. Look, I got a project coming out. It's gonna be I'm gonna do like an album with my poetry. You know, I'm gonna put out an album with my poetry. It's called I Am Him. So get ready for that. It's coming out September the 3rd, my birthday. So hey, get ready for that. September the 3rd, I Am Him poetry album coming out. And y'all already know how I'm rocking. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all nothing but fire. But nothing but fire. But hey, before I get too much into myself, let me bring up one of my co-hosts, my brother. Bring him back up on to the stage, Mr. ATM 214. Here we go.
What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's your boy ATM214. You can find me as my headline on Facebook, Travoye Youngblood. Um, I'm just here opening, and I just like to have open conversation. If y'all got something y'all would like to talk about, just let me know, and sure, I can chime in on that conversation. But yeah, we just here. We finna thrive, baby, and make it happen.
Hey, already, let them know a little about what you do. About the finances, and tell them about how to get to the bag.
So I don't went deep dive into entrepreneurship. I'm deep into the stock market. I used to do a bunch of day trading and stuff, but now I'm just strictly dividends trading. So as I like to make money while I sleep. And that's the
Mm,
perfect way to do it as a dividends trader, where you just buy the stock, hold it, and let that stock make its flip itself and send you out the money. So that's basically what I do. I also like to gamble. Like, hey, you got to make a risk. You got to take a risk in
mm.
order to make a profit in this life. So scared money don't make no money.
That is what
So
they
that's
say.
just one of my mottos right there. You eat or get ate up. That's another
Mm.
one of the deals that I love to live off of. So uh, I love to play blackjack. Like, I'm one of those guys. I live a free life and I take a lot of risks. You know, big risks, big rewards. It is what it is. Sometimes I do feel the consequences off of it too, but hell, I'm still here today.
Mm. So, okay, let's get into a little bit of that. You saying you're a big risk taker. So, what is the biggest risk that you took?
Ah man, let's say when it comes to gambling, you're always gonna take a risk. So I'm a, the biggest risk I took was putting losing $38,000. That was like one of
Mm,
the biggest risks I've taken.
mm,
Um, it's over just in one season, but I learned also with the losses because you don't always keep losing.
mm-hmm,
If you losing, but you haven't learned how to win, then that just ain't for you. You need to go and find out and find out. Take that back. Surround yourself around winners.
mm,
If you're trying to win, surround yourself around winners. If you surround it's whatever you surround yourself your environment around. So if you're around a bunch of people that just want to sit around and watch basketball all day, what you think you're gonna end up doing?
right.
Just sitting around and start watching basketball all day. So you want to get around winners or get around people that's going the way that you want to go, and you want to get with them and learn from them. Because trust me, people is willing to give game, but they got to know that you really want the game.
Right. I mean, and see, and that statement's so true because a lot of people I come in contact with, they got wisdom, and they be like, I don't give it to everybody because everybody's not gonna receive it, or if I give it to them, what they gonna do with it? So it's like, I don't just want to be talking just to be talking. So if someone gonna give you the game, hey, take what you hear and run with it. So in saying that is that's your biggest win. What is your biggest loss in it?
Say it one more time.
What was your biggest loss?
My biggest loss just in one season was just 38,000, and that's just collective over the time. Um, it's when we say win loss ratio, usually you'll think, okay, usually the casino gonna win more, but if you have discipline and you know how to get in and get out. So that one season of the $38,000 loss, that was from greed. Mind you, I still end up winning that season.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what I lost. That's not what I profit. Like
Okay.
I profit well over like $80,000 just in that NFL season, but I lost that 38K right there, and I was like, damn, if I didn't let greed set in.
Mm,
And that's the biggest thing up on us. We get greedy, and then you know what
mhm,
they say, it's never enough.
mhm.
That's true. It's never enough. It's never enough. But you have to know how to say thank you for what you have.
Okay, so what do you gamble on?
Like I do blackjack. Like now, blackjack, roulette. Um, I used to play slots, but the slots, man, it's I don't know what people say. People like I know how to read the slots and I know when the slot about to hit. That I call bullshit. The slot is truly just the luck of the draw. Like you can really control your destiny when you play games like blackjack because
Mhm,
you have the option to say hit, stay, or you say nah, I'm a fold. You know, you got different options on that. When you playing like that slot, only thing you're doing is putting your goddamn money in. You select one, two, or three, and you hit spin. That's it. You don't know what it's gonna do. There's no control. I've seen people to get in the slot machine and press it twice, talking about, oh, I'm stopping it. I'm manually stopping. No, you're not doing anything.
mm,
Like the slots, I learned to get off of that because I lost so much money fooling with them slots. But since going into the roulette table or you
mhm,
go playing in the tables where now the fate is in your hands.
mhm,
You make the call. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I want to pull? You know, that's up to you. So I prefer if you're gonna go gamble, go to the tables. Tables or sports book. Start betting on sports.
mm.
Like that
But
is the true moneymaker.
But you know what? When I was on the roulette table, I didn't know how to play. I was just putting chips on different shit, and I was hitting. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, and my partner who was with me, like, man, you know how to do this? I'm like, hell no. I'm just putting shit on different spots, and I was hitting. I don't know how, but shit, fuck it.
Hey, I learned the payouts of the roulette. I believe if you put your chip, say that you did like black two, and it
Mm,
spun and had black two, and you had like one chip, the payout is like a 10-1, I believe. Nah, you know what? Not gonna talk no payouts on roulette
mm,
because I only know one, and that's my faithful one. I play on the outside where you got black or red, right?
mhm.
And it's the outside of the diamonds. I only put it on black. I know right there that matches. So when I put two up, I mean I'm gonna get two chips. So if I hit, so it's always a match. That's the only one I play. Man, I play it safe, but I play it dangerous like that.
Look, like
Now
I
there
look, I
is
put on
different
even, I
ways.
put it on eyes, I put it on one to
Uh huh.
12, and I was just putting
Yeah,
stuff everywhere, and
and
I was hitting.
payout, the payout in roulette can get crazy, especially if you hit. Oh my God, it can really change your life.
Look,
Hmm.
look. But in sports, how do you gamble in sports?
So when you got your sports gambling, you're gonna always have there's three columns. Um you're gonna have your over and under,
Hmm.
you're gonna have your point spread, which is basically saying let's say the Cowboys and the Giants gonna kick off and they saying, hey, Cowboys gonna win by 3. So the Giants is gonna start the game with +3, meaning if you're gambling in that game, you're not watching that game like a regular person. Oh, it's zero
Right.
zero. If
Right.
you're gambling and say you took the Giants, then before that game start, you're winning already 3-0. So you're gonna win the game. Say that the game ended and the Giants lose 21-20. Guess what? The Giants lost, but you won in the gamble world because they still won. Because you got to add the 3 points onto the
Right.
final score, and the Giants would then have what 23 to
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys 21,
Mm-hmm.
meaning you win the bet. So you have that, which is the spread. The over and under is basically total points in a game, saying, hey, they said, let's say they measured that game to be 52 points. And what's the final score? I said 21-20.
Yeah.
And you said it was going to be over. Well, guess what? You lost because there was only 43 points.
Yeah.
Well, nah, 41 points, whatever it is. But yeah, basically over and under. And then you have what we call the money line. The money line is my favorite one to bet on. That right there says, man, I don't give a damn what that score is. I said that team was gonna win, and that's who won. That's what give me more money.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the three columns that we always look at, that you're gonna always have when doing sports betting, no matter what sport it is. You're always gonna have your spread, your over and under, and your money line.
Look, I be on this prize pick, you know, and I didn't win a couple of times on there, but I feel like I be so mad because last season when I was betting on LeBron, I picked on like three different people, different players,
Uh
and I was off by half a point. Like LeBron supposed to score over 27.5. He supposed to have 10.5 rebounds and some point five assists.
right.
I missed everyone by half. Like he had 27 points. He had like 10 assists. And I'm like, you couldn't get one more point? You couldn't get one more rebound? Like,
It be seeming fishy, right?
look, I'm trying to tell you, like, nah, it's too much of a coincidence. You just stop right there. Like, nah.
Yeah, I'm posting.
But
I'm posting this on my page.
but
I
yeah,
should have
I
did that
felt
in
like I've been
Facebook.
bamboozled.
I definitely understand that.
But hey, like I said though, I had won some money in Prize Pick, but I'm not sponsored by Prize Pick, so that's the only shout out y'all gonna get until y'all swing my block and pay some of those advertising dividends, man. You know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So this year we're looking at the sports to be really, really great. And you
Hmm.
want to know what? I'm a football fanatic, but I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead and switch this over to a different sport, which will be basketball, man. Have
Okay.
you seen the moves that they've been making? Like
Yes, man. Like people are sleeping on the mask, man. That's one thing, or two things that I can
that's what
say.
I was about
Like
to
they
talk
sleeping
about.
on them.
They
They
definitely
sleeping on 'em.
sleeping on us right now, man. Like the Mavericks have been making so many moves that's in the right direction. I actually like what Nico and Jason Kidd is about to put out there.
Hmm.
And I like what Mark Cuban have said about Kyrie Irving. He was
Yeah.
like he's
Oh yeah.
misunderstood.
Right.
Because everybody wants you to be Hollywood, wants you to play this and that. But when you got a man that's standing up and saying, shit, I'm tired of playing puppeteer. I'm about
Hmm.
to free willy speak my mind. That is funny too when we say free will speak our mind. See, we can go
Hmm.
so many
Hmm.
places right now because there's no such thing as freedom of fucking speech.
At all. At all.
They say that, but then when you go and say something that they don't like, oh, it's a problem. What happened to freedom of speech? Why is it that when somebody say something, it can get put them in jail?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened to the freedom of speech? Not so
Hmm.
free, huh?
Mm.
That's what I say, man. This conversation can really take off and go so many different
Right. No,
ways.
no, for real though. Like I got a whole poem about about that. So yeah, like you, we ain't free to speak. That's why I be
Yeah.
telling people like I be like I used to coach, right?
Hmm.
So I used to tell my boys because I taught like 9 and 10 year olds, but also I taught high school uh basketball and football and stuff like that. So I used to ask my boys like, how do y'all conduct yourself in front of the police? Oh, my mama told me to tell them I know my rights, and as a
That is
black
true. They
man, I gotta stand up, and the police, if I ain't did nothing wrong, I can say whatever's on my mind. We'll do. I like, nah, see, that stuff can get you killed.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
look, I've been dealing with the police for so many years, but I only got beat one time. Like, but that was on me. I ran. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made them do their job that day, man.
Yeah, you
like,
you made them work,
like
so
I
they
made
say,
them
"All
earn their
right."
paycheck, and so hey, they did what
Yeah.
they did. But I be telling my boys like, hey, when a police officer approach you, whatever, be respectful. Say yes or no, sir, whatever, because you have to understand if they on some aggressive shit, they already looking for a reason. So don't give them a reason because at the end of the day, it's life or death. It's not about you if you right or wrong or whatever. It's about life and death at the end of the day. It's about survival. So if I know that you only one with a gun, I'm not gonna piss you off for what? Nah,
That is true. Like, yeah. Mm-mm.
like nah,
Like,
like you got it. I'm already outnumbered. You got how many
exactly.
bullets you got in? How
Like,
many rounds you got in there? I'm outnumbered. So I'm
like,
gonna let
bro,
you have it.
exactly. The name of the game when you wake up is to come back home to that family.
Look, and that's
Like, you're
it.
trying to come back home every day to the family. Like, it's crazy that when you walk outside and you cross your door line, you have to basically put your gear on. You have to basically be prayed up every day and put your gear on of survival when you walk across your line.
Look, I mean, because like even with myself, like I have a history. I'm a felon, whatever. So it's crazy when I do get pulled over. They
Hmm.
come, they run a place, they figure out who I am, and they all aggressive and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, cool, I understand, whatever. Y'all might read what you read, whatever, but I'll be respectful. Then once they feel like I'm not on what they think that I'm on, they come to be more understanding. So
Right.
and the thing is, it's just talking to people like they're human beings. You ain't got to be assholes because that person the asshole. Like, nah, okay, you got it. Just because you mad ain't gonna make me mad.
That is true.
So
That is true. Like, I learned this, man. And I just actually came back from Washington D.C. and when I tell you this, I I went to hug. I hugged my daughter so much for picking Washington D.C. as our family
mm,
vacation because there's so much education and history down there that I believe we all should go check out. Like, go check out at least one time. Get down there and look at all those different museums that they got, the archives. And man, when I tell you what was so powerful was the African American Museum. Say, brother,
mm,
that that place there, say, it's an
mm,
enlightenment to see where you come from and
right.
how everything got started. And like, I was tripped out to say that, damn, mankind, because of our skin tone, we
Hmm.
was treated as a piece of sugar. That's
Right.
what started the trade.
Hmm.
In slavery, it was over sugar. So they looked at us as nothing but sugar back
Mm,
then, and
mm.
worked the dog shit out of our ass.
Look,
But I was like, damn, it was a lot that I learned. But forget, that's our history right there. The way we can make a better future is by educating.
right.
Definitely educate and not just, man, whatever. I know that's our favorite thing to say, man, whatever. I
Mm.
don't care. Be like, man, whatever. Because if it doesn't stroke our boat or make us feel a move, then we would be like, we would just cancel it and put it in back tier when there's some stuff that we need to learn and know about, and then just be like, okay,
So I
like,
got a I got a question. So, what is the most important thing that you learned from being in Washington?
I learned this, and it's gonna sound like a damn joke. I learned and I saw why so America is so fucked up.
Mm,
This is why America's so fucked up. Fucking marijuana legal down there. You got mushrooms legal down there. You got all
mm,
these goddamn drugs that you don't legalize down there, but everywhere else it's illegal. You getting
mm,
penalized, right? So you mean to
mm.
tell me our politicians is getting fucked up, laced, stoned, and then they canceling it for y'all, for the citizens to have because they see the damage or something. But you know what's crazy?
What?
And this is what made me think. And I started doing research. How many? And then look at statistics. How many people have ever said they OD'd and died from marijuana? How many people has OD'd and died off of mushrooms?
I don't
I ain't
look.
never heard. I ain't never heard of it. But
Mm-mm.
we will continue to leave out cigarettes, alcohol, shit that's poisoning, and that shows records of people have died behind this shit, alcohol poison. What cigarettes called lung cancers and all these different cancerous damn deals. So it's like we rather feed our people the worst shit, and then instead of giving them the healthy shit. Not saying that weed and mushrooms is healthy,
Look,
but I'm just saying it's better than those two that's definitely killing.
look, and that's
So
facts.
that messed me up when I was at the weed shop and they had mushrooms there for sale, and I was like, damn, I don't even see this in Vegas.
Mm.
Mushrooms
No, not at
sitting out
all.
there like that. So I was like, what the fuck? Why our politicians got the shrooms?
Look,
Because
hey,
that's a
they
very
say they
that's a
stressed.
yeah. Yeah, well, I want y'all to hear this now. I'm done with shrooms, brother, because I had two terrible trips. My past two trips was bad. And I said, no, no, no. I'm done with that. It's
So
gonna
what?
stay to the green, and that was it.
So what was your experience, man? I got to hear about this. What was your experience?
So bad trips. So man, I'm gonna tell you before the bad trips happened, man, it's shrooms was like it was great. I was focused. You know, everything was just like I understood so much. I got enlightened, and I understood the flow of the energy. Like I
Mm-hmm.
actually went into another dimension here at this where shit was just moving, but it was cool.
Mm,
I didn't feel like the past two trips that I had, man. I was very uncomfortable. I felt
mm,
like, God damn it, I just want to take my skin off, like what's going on? Like everything irritated me. I felt unpleasant. And I
mm.
just said, you know what? Weed ain't never did that to me.
Look, look.
So I'm gonna stick to what I know, man. I'm done. I'm done fooling with. I mean, I ain't going to go try nothing else. I said nope, nope, nope. And then pretty soon, I'm actually trying to stop smoking weed too. I'm trying to really like fall back on that, and then I'm trying to get back into the gym.
Yeah.
I want to go back to 2019. My figure right there, bro. I wasn't really smoking weed. I wasn't really drinking no more. I was just like juicing or with water and drinking a bunch of like I said juicing. They're like steroid, but no, not juicing steroids. I got to clean juicing up. Drinking like Ozorka cranberry juices and shit like that. The white strawberry. Yeah, that right there, that my favorite one.
Look,
The white
man.
strawberry cranberry.
Look, I'm not gonna hold you. I've been saying I need to get back because like these boys, they getting older, and I gotta
Mm-hmm.
be active. I gotta see them on the court. So I gotta coach them. How can I be a coach and not coach my boys? You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get them out in the field. So right now I got them playing soccer, and I feel like soccer is very important, especially if you want being an athlete, because
Oh
I feel
yeah.
like Soccer give you that agility, that speed, that endurance. So
Foot, eye and foot
mm-hmm.
coordination. It give you all that. Like soccer truly is a gym.
You're
It
right.
is a gym sport for athletes because you're gonna do so much running. So you're building up the endurance, the speed, the feet and eye coordination.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you know how to start dribbling the ball down the field with your foot, man, you're a
Right.
bad goddamn guy if you can juggle
Look.
that.
Look.
Say,
Hey, look at Steve Nash. Look at
mm-hmm.
Steve Nash.
And
He
I'm gonna
plays.
tell you this: we got blessed. We're gonna be blessed this year. We got Lionel Messi. He just signed to Miami squad for the MLS.
Okay.
So we got one of the greatest players in soccer just moved to Miami. He moved, and then I realized, and then they actually wrote an article and said why he turned down all that money to come to America. They said because he get to live like a normal person here in America. Ain't nobody sitting up there riding his nuts like they do in other countries. In America, you just another person with money.
Right. Fact. Fact.
He was like
But
he liked that. He never had that before. He go to the grocery store here in America. He ain't got no mob of people trying to swarm him.
at all.
Any other country, he need bodyguards. He gotta have private tour. He go shopping at night probably type deal. So yeah, he gonna love it here.
Look, I'm trying to pull up how many basketball players was influenced by soccer. And it look, it's surprising for some of the names that I've seen so far. Let me see.
Yeah, I mean it's soccer is a key sport. It really is good for the running and everything. And it's also gonna get you disciplined too. It's gonna definitely have your tail in shape. I ain't never
Look,
met a person that said they out of shape playing soccer.
no, see, okay, here we go. We bring my mic over here. Oh, we got I'm gonna bring someone up here real quick. We got Big Talk. We got Big Talk in the building. Hold on, there you go.
All right, all
Hold
right.
Hey, young
on.
blood.
What's up with it?
Yo, yo,
Hey, but
how
hey,
what
look,
up, boy?
what's
Yes,
going on,
sir.
man?
Not much.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, man, for the people out there to know who you are.
Who, me?
Yeah,
What you want to know about?
you know who you
Say
are. You
introduce
know,
yourself.
yeah,
My real name or just what I put up here?
whatever you want to go by. It's your world.
Oh, it's Big Talk. You know what I'm saying? The
okay,
one that do the most is for sure. You
okay,
know what I'm saying? Straight out of Dallas, Texas, Pleasant Grove. You know what I'm saying? We
okay,
standing up all day. What
okay,
Yes,
topics we
okay.
talk
sir.
about on here?
Man, we was right here. We was talking about NBA players that been influenced by soccer. Cause I tell you, I'm trying to teach my boys how to play soccer, so they get their agility, their footwork, and stuff like that. So I didn't put up a list of people that play soccer. And look, first one was Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, Kobe Bryant, Paul Gasol, Luka Doncic, Hakeem
Yes,
Olajuwon,
sir.
Body Divac. uh,
So so
Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Paul Gasol. Like, hey,
what
we
what what
had
I
we had some
what
bigs playing soccer.
what I want to speak on that is that I don't know if y'all know who Talifimo Lopez is, right?
Oh yeah, he the
Yeah,
boxer
Okay.
yeah.
So
right out of
in
Garland.
school he wasn't in boxing. He was in everything else other than boxing. When he was he did soccer, he did basketball, he played football, he was everything else but boxing. So when it came to boxing, the reason why he just exploded and gave him the advantage is because of his athleticism, because of his ability to play in all those other sports, and his ball IQ. He even played baseball. So his IQ of seeing things before the other person came from baseball. His footwork
Mm-hmm.
came from soccer. His agility to move faster and be stronger came from football. And basketball taught him the endurance to last longer. So everything that he had allowed him to come, the boxer that he is.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Yeah.
boxing took him a little bit farther than everybody else. So everybody asked, what gives him the advantage over all the fighters? Just like that's what gave him the advantage. I understand a lot of people didn't beat Josh Taylor. It wasn't the layoff that beat Josh Taylor. You just
Mm.
never seen nobody this athletic. All them
Right.
other people you fought, I understand, but they were boxers. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't have nothing other than just boxing. Just like Steve Nash, nobody seen the footwork he had. Like
Mm-hmm.
he said, he loved soccer way more than basketball, but basketball gave him his shot.
Right.
Some people
Yep.
don't know when something is not they calling, and then when they see they calling, they kind of reject it because I want this. Well, what if you're
Mm-hmm.
not meant for that? What if
Right.
that's not what meant for you?
Mm.
Just like basketball and all them other sports, one for Lopez. It was boxing. That was his call. Some people skip they calling because they want something that it's just not meant for them.
Mm. Man,
So
that's deep.
Facts.
I'm not gonna lie, that's
Bro,
deep. That's
bro,
deep.
that hey, you hit point right there.
Look,
like
and see,
people go
and
out here
that
and wear these clothes just because these rappers wearing them,
look.
and don't realize they had a security to wear all that jewelry and this and that. And now you go
Mm-hmm.
out here and a dude put an Apple track on your thing, come to your house and just rob you.
Mm.
But you ain't got the security. You ain't got that big old gated community that rapper live in. But you want that
Mm-hmm.
jewelry that he rock. You want them clothes
Mm-hmm.
that he got on. You want to ride the Lamborghini, but you don't have all that stuff that he got.
Right.
People put themselves out of position to try to be others instead of trying to find who they are and be the better of who they are. Who are you?
I'm
See
not gonna
yourself
you
in the mirror.
see that like that was me like when when I was rapping and stuff like that. I felt like being a rapper is what I wanted to be. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Putting words together, making songs, making collabing with people and stuff like that. But I found out, that really wasn't what I really wanted to do. I
Right.
liked it, but I didn't understand that, writing poetry was my true passion
Right.
or what my true calling was. Because people they like, man, how you get into poetry? I'm like, man, some dude told me write a poem about church, and I'm like, I wasn't even in a church like that. He's like, man, I just want to see your thought on church. So I'm like, man, all right, whatever. So, but then I start getting the reaction. I start getting more reaction out of my poetry than my music. you know when it comes to my words, I want people to get to really understand each word that I'm saying because it's a message in everything that I write. So in music sometimes that can get distorted because of the rhythm, the flow and the music, and people really not really listen to your lyrics, they just vibing with the music.
Facts.
So
Right.
but in poetry, like, they have to listen to every single word that you speaking. So it's more impactful than I felt. Like, okay, music wasn't what I was supposed to. It set me up to learn how to write, but I
So,
found out poetry was what I was supposed to be in. Like I said,
so,
like soccer didn't give me that shot. Basketball did. So
so TK, I got a question for you.
yeah, go. Let's
And can
go.
you can you hit us with a quick 6 bars?
6 bars for what?
The poetry, man. I feel like we gotta you know instead of because you say rap is usually
Okay.
people just bump into the music,
Okay. I
but in
got. I got. I
poetry we
got
gotta
something. I
we
got
gotta
something
hear
for you.
what you say. So give us a taste.
Okay. I got some. I'd rather be a victim of domestic violence before I go through mental abuse. They say words don't hurt. Well, that shit not true. The way my heart and soul feel, how I've been lied to, fake loved, and slide through. It's even crazy when the enemy sleeping beside you. See, I don't like that phrase.
Damn.
Oh, you took it the wrong way, or that wasn't what I was intended to. But I should have seen that coming from miles away. If I focus on my driving, hand on the steering wheel like 10 to 2. So many people live in my head. I have 10 to 2. I should have left that relationship like 1:50 a.m. In other words, 10 to 2. But I'm here to talk about mental abuse, and that's what I'm intended to do. Just to show you. Just because it's not physically doesn't mean it don't affect us mentally. Even weigh on me spiritually. Had me question myself like, is this the way it's supposed to be? What is loving someone properly? Is love supposed to feel like property? Possibly how I said mental abuse is what I've been subject to ever since my younger days. Now I know why white people control the strongest slaves and slave. That's how I feel. Doing before the womb. Been talked down about like I wasn't even in the room. Conversation about my demise like here is a tomb. And just like I have to fight physically, have to do the same way mentally. I can't let the people get the best of me. Like, here, try this. Wow, this is really good. What do you put in this? I can't tell you because it's my own recipe. And that's how I should shield my mental. But I wish it was that simple. I need hired and higher guard to protect my temple. It's in the middle that I stay strong. Now allow anyone gain access to my sanctuary. To be honest, you brave in the end, because that place is very scary. To survive, you need 100 Bloody Marys, a Virgin Mary, blood from an enchanted fairy, bite from an evergreen huckleberry. Please, see, I'm just trying to paint you a picture of my mind like a visionary. See, mental abuse is what I gave life to, and sometimes that's worse than taking one. See, who needs a gun with life when words can do much damage? See, they took advantage because I allowed them to, but not no more, not now, not tomorrow, not never. See, I'm in control. I'm the diamond out of the cold. I call bullshit when lies were told. I see everything clear like an open road. I went down to hell and seen Satan staring him in the eyes and told I want everything back bestowed because I learned my lesson if I have my hand on that stove. See, I just want my abusers to know that I survive, still alive. I am alive. Look, that was more than 6 bars,
Well,
but
damn. But
you
damn, I
know,
said six, but you
hey,
gave a whole goddamn for
hey,
none, boy. No good.
hey, say man, hey,
hey,
mental abuse,
hey,
man.
that was needed. Go ahead.
Hey, hey, that's just real spill though. Mental abuse, and a lot of people don't understand. Men go through a lot of mental abuse because
Yeah.
women don't understand that a real man, he's a provider, he a counselor, he wears so many hats, and it's time like it's so many stuff that's going on in his mental. Sometimes he just need a quiet place to meditate.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I can definitely understand that right there, man.
Look,
Like you don't wanna as a man, you don't want your spouse as a headache.
mm-hmm,
Like you deal with enough headaches on these jobs. Uh, if you're an entrepreneur with clients, where you got headaches outside of your house that you're always battling with. The last thing you want to do is come home and argue or
look,
be having a headache with
mm-hmm,
the person that you supposed to say, babe, be my concubine, be my support, be my good when I'm having the bad, or be there for me. Like man, we supposed to be so damn hard,
look,
but damn, even we gotta have somebody that we can go to.
look.
Like
No,
shit,
that's
what we supposed
factual.
to do? Go to another hard person? Harden don't do nothing but just harden. Hell, I
Mm,
don't want to be hard for the rest of my life. You
look,
know, like
look.
there's love. Like love is way better than being just real hard.
But that's what they
Like
expect us. They feel like we robots. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have no feeling, we don't have no emotion. We just we work, we provide, we do
I
like
think
no,
it's
there's
this
other stuff to it.
generation, man. I just with this upcoming generation because it is starting to get there to where now women are outshining the man, which I see it. I see it because a lot of men want to be taken care of. And these women are getting to the bag and they saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go focus on me," and that's why they be coming out with them damn songs, right? They independent or all that bad girls, some clubs, all that stuff that they got. But hell, even the hardest woman needs a man.
Look, no, that's facts.
Like it's just that. Like I don't know. I'm married, so I'm good. I
Look,
got my none headache at the house. Like my baby, she my everything. She do take care of me, and that hey shit, everything good for me. I don't have no problems.
hey, big talk. I gotta ask you a question. Why you think that men these days are not stepping up to the plate?
Why?
Yeah.
Well,
That's a good question.
uh, I can't see why. Uh, I was raised by women. Uh, both of my stepdads were they were lessons. I wouldn't say they were bad men. Uh, but they had demons of their own. And as I got older, now I can see that they had their own situations to deal with. So you couldn't raise me to be something that you didn't even know what you was dealing with. I think as the youth today, their influence about, since technology is such a big thing, I think technology is teaching our kids now.
Mm.
Like
Yes.
it's so many avenues and so many answers that you can get. That's just like how I want to say it. If you have a variety of cereal, which one do you eat every morning? Do you ever pick a favorite? Uh, if you have a variety of fruit and you put it all on a platter, do you really pick a favorite? Uh,
Right.
with the TikToks, the Instagrams, the Facebooks, the Twitter, they got so many things you can get answers from. Why would I listen to my mom and dad?
Mm.
That I have so much in my, and it's no longer just physical people in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
It's you have a, oh well, JoJo said this, Tyreek said this, Quaquan said this. You have so many, and then your peers feed off of it. And who the as we was younger, who would we look up to? It was our own peers before we, our parents told us things, but our peers played a big part. And I think that's why today most men can't find who to believe in,
Mm.
because it's so much out here as far as, am I doing it right? That's the biggest question. Am I doing it right? From the women that they date, from the support that they have around them, from the people in their circle, you look around and you say, hey, am I doing anything right? Even if you are doing something right, you still ask yourself the question, am I doing it right? I didn't talk to Youngblood many a times asking him, hey bro, what are you doing right that I'm like, am I just not doing it right? Like literally. Like I work, I put in this, I try to invest myself, I try to save money, and it just still seems like I'm still stuck in the same spot. So most men, instead of, they're looking for somebody to help them. And
Mm.
like y'all said, that most men, we don't supposed to get help. We're not. We're
Mm-hmm.
when you get help, that's considered you soft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you couldn't figure it out on your own. Why do you need another man help? Oh, he piggybacking off of me, because it's so in the mindset of the world. A black man is supposed to be self-made. How are we supposed to be self-made when we don't have nothing to feed off of? And that's what puts
True.
all that burden on our shoulder, because we feel like, man, even if a man came up and said, hey, I'm gonna give you 500, what a black man gonna do? I don't need your money. You know you need it. You really want, but
Mm-hmm.
that pride in you and that
Mm-hmm.
that stigmatism of a black man, you're not gonna take that $500.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the man is just giving it to you and say, hey man, you look like you need it. What a black man gonna do? Man, what you mean I need it? What you
Mm-hmm.
mean? What, I look broke or something? The man
Mm-hmm.
didn't never say that. He didn't never say
Yeah.
that you was broke. He just said, hey, you look like you needed it. But you had to go into that stigmatism that you grew up with, that hey, you're supposed to be hard at all times.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with
Yep.
a black man really? We don't know how to let our pride down and be vulnerable. We don't know how to say we need some help, bro. We really don't know how to say, hey, I'm going through depression. I'm going through hard times. We think we gotta have it all. We all gotta have it figured out, and when we can't figure it out, we smoke weed, we drink,
Mm-hmm.
we go clubbing, we find the worstest of women, uh,
Mm.
we commit adultery. We do everything in our power to try to wipe it away, instead of just looking at the man in the mirror and saying, damn, it's something wrong with me. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with my pride of just putting my pride down to the side and taking that job at McDonald's, or taking that job, da-da-da. A job is a job. But your pride say, oh, I gotta wear the Louis, I gotta da-da-da. It ain't your time yet, brother. So what's wrong with us is, oh, we trying to get that woman. Oh, this woman say I gotta have this. Well, that woman need to equal you. How you gotta make 100 grand, but she only make 25 a year? Make that
Mm.
make sense? You want a
Mm.
father? You want me to be your daddy? because I got kids. Well, I'm obligated to take care of them. As a man, we're failing at realizing first who we are. Second, letting down our pride. And third, stop trying to figure out everybody's situations because don't forget you are still here by yourself. You still
Mm-hmm.
have to take care of you as a human being first before you can take care of everybody else.
Hey, I like what you just said with that first one. That is true. But that takes time because, and I hate to say this, women do mature. There is a lot of women that do mature faster than men, and it does take us time because we all got that dog in us. But it takes time, and then once when the man starts actually going down that road to finding they self, once when a man has found himself, he's good for everyone else around him because he's no longer swayed left or right. He know his path,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna stay down his path, no matter what the left side or the right side is talking about. They're gonna stay down his path. This was the man that's enlightened. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna get too deep into that. I just I like this conversation. I actually
Look,
like this conversation.
man, but on a cool, what he said that you have to realize and look at yourself in the mirror and say that you're the problem. Like I had to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yep,
said this so many
same
times on
here.
this. I said this on so many times on this podcast where I was a hoe ass nigga. I mean, look, hey, I gotta keep it a buck. Like, like
Here's
I
the
was.
thing.
I was, man. It's like a lot of these women did. I did them dirty, and they didn't even deserve it. It was did it for no reason, it's for the fuck of it. Just like, but I
Just because
had,
you knew you could.
yeah. And the thing is, I had to look in the mirror and me blaming them, like, man, you woo the woo with the woo. I should have been the leader. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to lead. I just wanted to play. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't care about these girl feelings. So you're like, whatever shit. If you mad, okay, that's you. Ain't got shit to do with me. Shit, you can be mad all day. I'm on to the next one. While you up,
Hmm.
cussing me out late at night crying. Look, I got Betty Boo right next to me. You know what I'm saying? Like
So the
I
girl
didn't
crying,
Right.
the girl crying, you putting, hey, you getting her stuff. Hey,
look,
get your toothbrush. It's time for you to go.
look,
Yeah, yeah.
look,
You go
look.
whine somewhere else.
Look, I'm trying to tell you. But then, I had to realize that I'm like, even in my first marriage, I wasn't shit. I was still like I was
Whoa,
single.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't act like you just gonna skip over that. Your first marriage. What you on
Oh,
number 3?
oh, damn, shit. I mean, damn near.
Damn. Yeah,
Oh well, I
you
mean, I
need to get
say
married
two
for
and
sure.
two. I say two and a half. We keep it at two and a half. But but this time in my marriage now, I'm a better man because I learned from my past experience. I realized like, damn, that shit wouldn't get me nowhere. And then I had to understand that a lot of these women they was reacting to what I was doing.
Right,
And then, and I'm like, man, you crazy, woo woo woo. It wasn't that they was crazy. It's the shit that I did that makes them crazy.
right.
you know,
They were sheltering your emotions.
right? So I had to learn that. Like, okay, I have to be something. I got to stop. I got to stop because I didn't learn that until it was ran on me, and I'm like, damn, that's different. So they made me realize, okay, like I make people feel like this. Oh, that's bullshit. So it made me realize, like, okay, I can't. The next woman to come in my life, I can't treat her like that. I got to do something different. So and that's my mentality. You have to learn from your past mistakes. That's what makes someone wise. Wisdom is obtaining knowledge and what you're doing with it. That is wisdom. You're obtaining knowledge and you making something of it. You just ain't retaining it, don't do nothing from it. Like I seen all this evil shit I was doing. I'm like, damn, TK, you wasn't shit. Mm-mm. I'm just look, but now I see the sunlight. Hey, now I can tell
So,
these niggas get it together because I got
so,
it together.
so,
Exactly.
relationship wise, TK. Relationship wise, what does love mean to you
Love.
in your own definition? Because love means something different to everybody. That's why I don't say it's one unconditional love. Nobody can tell somebody else about their relationship. So, what does love mean to you?
See, love mean to me is it's just not just a word you say. Like with me, I don't want people to tell me that they love me. I want you to show me. You know,
Right.
actions speak louder than words. So
So
love to
you want
me,
more of loyalty than love.
I mean, I want it all. You know what I'm saying? I want the integrity, the loyalty, the honesty, the commitment. You know, I want it all. So love to me is like you understanding what who I am and what I want and what I need, and you're adapting to that.
Right.
That's love to me. Because
And that's and
if
that
I love you, I'm gonna adapt to, okay, this is what you want, this is what you need. So let me cater to you because that's me showing that I do understand you and I do love you because I want to make you happy.
right.
I want to bring joy into your life. So me showing you that I actually love you instead of just saying, yeah, I love you 100 times. Me saying telling you that I love you 100 times don't mean shit.
Nah. And I think that's why most relationships fail these days. Is because they say love, but what type of like do you really know when you say you love somebody? What are you doing? That's just like most men. They have these women and they have these great bods, and then when they lose that great bod, that you just love them for their body because once they get all out of shape, why you just won't help them get back in shape or love the woman that she is now? You know what I mean? But that's why I say when someone say they love you, you need to figure out what do they mean by they love you. Do they love the body you have? Do they love the lifestyle that you have? Because once that leave, is that the love that you wanted? Because I lost the money, the love gone. I lost the body, the love gone. Lost that car, the love gone. What did you
Mhm.
love about me, or was you really in love with me to adapt to how I am? Oh well, he works all the time. Can you adapt to our work all the time? You get what I mean? So some people love the things you have more than the person you are,
Mhm.
and that's how things get misconstrued because people don't tell what they love. You just say I love you.
But you know what though? I don't believe in unconditional love. I think all love is conditional.
I don't agree with that.
You don't think so? So just say, okay, just say you have your woman, whatever,
Right.
and you call her cheating on you
Right.
in your bed in your house, getting it on with one of your best friends. You gonna tell me that the same love that you have for her, you can continue to have for her? Okay,
Nah.
it's conditional. Love is conditional. No matter how you slice it. If someone do something fucked up to you, you know that love is compromised.
Yeah, it's definitely that's a hard situation.
See, that's crazy because I think it's different. And I'm gonna say this. So some people don't realize the definition of why a person could call someone a family and not really be their family. You get what I mean? Like you can have a family member and then you can have your friend. And your best friend do something to you and that family member do something to you and they both equal, but you take the best friend back but not the family member, or some people take the family member back and not the best friend.
Mm,
What makes them different? Like, can you really say just because a person, because I honestly believe just because somebody's your blood don't mean they have the best interest for you. Like, just because you don't have my blood don't mean your best interest for me. That's just like love.
mhm,
uh I can love someone, and some people get it misconstrued and they be like, damn, how you love that person but you cheat on that person?
mm,
You know what I mean? Do you know the situation? You know what I'm saying? Do you understand the situation? No, I don't understand the situation. All I understand is that you cheating on, but you say you love them. You know what I'm saying? Can you really love somebody and still cheat on them? Yes, I
mhm,
believe you can. You can love someone and still cheat on them.
mhm.
I don't love you no less because I cheated on you. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have no feelings towards that person. That other person have something that I needed from 'em.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is temporary. So when you say, "Hey, if your best friend did this, da 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 da," do I take my best friend back? Do I take my girl back? Do I X them both out? You know what I'm saying? That it comes down to the situation of how I feel about the situation. Now, if that was, I have had that happen. It's crazy. I have had my best friend sleep with someone very very close to me. I have took my best friend back after I think it took me 3.5 years before I decided to say, yeah, I guess I'll let that shit go. The other person, see, and that's why I said what I said, because the other person is the mother that was the mother of my child. So it was like, I gotta, I gotta deal with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I let him come back in my life after 3.5 years. I let her come back within a year. And a lot of people looked at that like, damn, you let her come back in a year and you let him come back after 3.5. So if y'all ask me what happened is my best friend lied about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
My baby mama was straight up, okay, I did it. So what? We ain't together. So what? He just another dude I slept with. She didn't lie about it, nothing. She was straight. When I called her about it, yeah, I did it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, damn. But when I asked my best friend, she had already told me, yeah, she did it. So when I called my best friend, I'm expecting you to say the same damn shit. But you didn't. You got right in my face and you lied to me.
Mm-hmm.
So that same thing with your situation that you were saying. You just don't know how it happened. Like I let her back in a year, I let him back 3.5 years, but they both back in my life, and but they both back in my life in a way where I could never trust neither one of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I would never trust y'all the same exact way, but
So
at
look.
least
I
I
got
know
a
my baby
question
mom
for
gonna be
you.
100 with me. She gonna say, yeah, I did that shit.
Look, she gonna keep gangster with you. But I got
Yeah,
a question for you. I got a question for you. Let's say your homeboy been locked up for like the past 5 years.
yeah, I got 6 of them. I'm listening.
So boom, you go pick him up from from the jail, whatever, and
Oh,
like hey man, say man, he asking you about your life. You tell him, hey man, I'm doing good. Me and my fiance, soon to be wife. We finna get together. Blase, blase. We finna jump the broom, whatever. And he asked like, how long y'all been kicking it? He's like, oh, it's been about 3 years. Since me and her, been kicking it strong. So he's like, oh yeah, I can't wait to see her. So you get to the house, y'all pull up, y'all walk into the crib, and you introduce your partner to wifey, and it's like an awkward standoff moment. So they finally exchange. Hey, my name is such and such, such and such. So boom, he pulled you to the side, like, hey man, remember that time that I told you about Freaky Dicky? She used to come by the spot, blow everybody off, and just she was just the hood hop around. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We call it flip flop. You know what I'm saying? We call it a little flipper. So he was like, "Yeah, man, that's little flipper." So you've been with her for 3 years. She's like the perfect woman that you can possibly imagine. She do everything right for you. You know, Like she's a perfect woman for you. She give you everything you want, need, and desire. But now you just finding out one of your best friends, whatever, one of your day ones, you found out, this is little flipper. He used to come around the spot and flip off everybody.
Damn.
Are you staying with little flipper?
Probably, yeah.
Are you big talk? What's up? You good? You cool?
I said, nah, it ain't happening.
Why is that?
Nah, it ain't happening. I like it's crazy how I pick. It's crazy how I pick women to date, like, and then how who I just fool around with. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, After I grew older, after I had my first baby mom, I vowed to never have another one like my first baby mom. So now, how I pick women, like the woman I'm with now, uh, I don't give a fuck about all that extra shit. I don't do body counts. Like
Okay.
I won't. Like I don't do body counts, so I don't have to worry about what you just said. Like
Yeah, I don't do body counts. So the last two women I have dated have very, very low body count. So I don't run into shit like that because that shit is definitely X out. You gotta go.
But do you know they body count was low, or are you trusting them on their word?
Nah, I trust their like. Okay, young blood. One thing about me, like I'm real big on like I'm a very sneaky person. So with being sneaky, you have to do a lot of investigation, and I don't really trust nobody on their word. You could tell me right now what you want me to hear, and I'm still gonna try to see if I can get verification on who you say you are. You know what I'm saying? You say you a gangster, like he say he rap. Da, 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 da. I might get off the screen and go find out everything if everything on this man is true. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. So with that being said, nah, I watch the actions. I watch the people when we go around people when they talk about, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the cut, but I'm listening like, okay. No, she ain't never got around like that. You know what I'm saying? Just speaking freely. Nope, not asking no questions. Letting everybody out, letting it come to me naturally.
Hmm.
So when I hear that naturally, nah, I don't need to ask you. I already know you don't have no heavy body count. But I have had a lot of women tell me that, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, TK. I went to a long story short, I went to a party with a girl that I thought potentially like, man, bro, like, yeah, yeah, she gonna be my next girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Went to this party. We me and her was talking for I think about 4 months. I went to a party with her. She invited me with her friends, and I'm looking at you sure you're like I'm listening to how your friends get down. You got to be lying about something because you ain't gonna hang around a whole lot of freaky deaky girls, and you ain't. Yeah, but you changed. That's what she failed to tell me. And see, don't tell me now because I'm hearing from your friends they've been drinking
Mm.
and this and that, and they start speaking on you, and she got the looking like you ready to go. No, I ain't ready to go. I want to sit and listen. You know what I'm saying? And the dude, one of these dudes show up and he say, man, da da da, and start speaking on something. And she just keep tugging at me like, you ready to go? And I'm like, nah, something is here. Like something about
Mm.
to get said that you don't want me to hear. So found out he ain't no ex. He used to be you used to be his fun toy. The person he
Mm.
called person he called when your body count might be low, but you used to,
Yeah.
do your thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then the other dude say you used to be his fun thing, and everybody just laughing and joking, and I'm looking at I ain't laughing and joking. You know what I'm saying? You used to be everybody fun to her, and then she decided to say, can we go talk in private? And when she went to go talk to me in private, I didn't want to hear anything. I said, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, I brung you here, but you're gonna have to find your way back home. I'm about to go.
Oh. Oh. That that's finding your way on home is kind of crazy. But I mean, see,
I don't even want to be in the car with it because why did it take me to find out this way? Like you made me look real stupid. I'm thinking I got a diamond when that diamond's been tarnished. And you could have I would have accepted it if you could have just told me to my face
well,
that
maybe
hey,
she was embarrassed. Maybe she was embarrassed of her past. You know. I
and that's
mean,
what's wrong. That's what's wrong. Like you don't accept your lessons.
but look, hey, I'm gonna have to be honest with you.
I'm
Like
not
I
I,
told,
I accept my
I
past.
look, I told my wife there's some things that I'm not gonna tell her.
Nah,
I there's some things I can't tell you. I
young
mean,
blood, you feel that same way? There's some things that you have not discussed that you just it's gonna stay in that closet for good.
I say it all depends on what
Nah,
stage you are in your life of your relationship and all that. Because some people say, "Hell, I'm gonna go to the grave with it." Some people have actually confessed and said, "Hey, I've done this and done that." Like it doesn't make it right, nor does it make it wrong.
right.
But I mean, like, it's to each his own. Like for me, hell, I've told my wife things, and it's things that I was like, hell no, why would I even have to waste my time? Because like that is way before you. Like, do not bring up. Like for me, this will be very stupid if you go. go into your relationship with your girl, and then you want to just bring up, well, my very first girlfriend was back in
Nah.
1990. And then 1992, I had relations with Susan Ann, and then like, what type of motherfucker gonna keep a book of records and shit like that? Like, if it didn't, basically, you coming into your relationship with a clean slate, right? You're creating a pact with each other. So y'all don't supposed to judge each other off of your prehistory because what is that history?
So you feel like I was wrong for leaving her there?
I mean, like, no, not in the
That
way
I didn't give it
you
a
made
chance no
it
more.
like a laughing stock, bro. So I mean, like, you was basically like, damn, like, no, I can't say that you was wrong. Like, I don't know what I would have did in that situation. If I'm
But
sitting
look,
up there around all your smash buddies and they laughing, talking about how they had a great time tossing you, like, do that too, bro.
hey,
I just
but on
felt
a
I just felt bombarded, like boom, boom, boom. You him and like damn, you didn't give me no shield. I just came here and take the bullet.
so hold on. So you telling me that when dealing with a woman, you don't want to know their body count?
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I just
Look.
don't want to. I just don't want to be bombarded later on. I don't mind. You ain't got to tell me the whole 750 people, but I at least want to know you had a pass. You know what I'm saying? Don't have me coming around your friends and then all of a sudden everybody knows something that I just don't know.
Yeah,
And then when they
because
get drunk and this and that, and I find out you had your whole days,
yeah.
but you been telling me you didn't have no whole days.
But look, you got to look at it like this, or they got to look at it like this. Like, oh, yeah, okay, if I know that you a hoe, and I like, okay, I can look past that, and people say, oh yeah, yeah, she was a hoe, but she my hoe now. It's a little bit different. Like I know, but no, this my little hoe now. So I mean, y'all had fun with her, but she mine. But at the same time, like, nah, look, like that's why I say I have to know, you know, a woman body count. How many men you been with? Because I don't want to. Yeah, you might look like a Bugatti, but you got you're more like a Hyundai. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to pay a Bugatti price for a Hyundai. Like nah, I don't want to do that. Like now
The mother
if
got mileage on it.
yeah, like nah, like I don't want no putt putt. It looks good, but it's a putt putt.
So so let me ask you I'm gonna ask both of y'all one of the toughest questions that was asked to me. Uh the girl, okay, do you take a girl with a high body count or a girl with a broken heart? Which one is easier to fix?
I said a broken heart.
Because some women that is just torn. They don't have a body count, but they're torn. They're so torn that they can't trust. They can't. It's hard for them to love. It's hard for them to push forward. It's just so much going on with them that they get so bad of the card. And it's crazy. More men would deal with a high body count than a woman that's torn.
Broken heart.
Yeah,
I'm
because
saying
look.
that's us, but it's crazy. Majority of when I seen the post on Instagram is really a lot of people would take the woman with the high body count.
Because they don't want to put in that work. You understand? Like one
Facts.
thing and two things that I know. Once you put in that work with a woman that's broken hearted
She got you
and
forever.
like you help her through that, like she's gonna be down with you hundred
Boy,
and 10%. Like and the
facts.
other woman just got a body count, she can continue to have a high body count. What are you talking about?
That's
Exactly.
true. That's
like,
that.
She
what
in
are
the
you
back.
talking about?
She in the bathroom with your partner, giving a
Look,
man.
like
Gonna
no,
come out and kiss you
what?
on your lips, nigga.
Look, the broken heart one, she gonna be hating me. Like, man, fuck me. I ain't got time for these niggas.
You know what
Like,
I'm saying? You didn't help me.
look, I
My
can
man helped me.
look. Nah, I can't. No, you got a high body count. And I'm being with you. You steady, your body count steady growing. Like, nah, you can't do that. Like, nah.
You steal everybody fun to it.
what it
Look,
is.
I'm gonna tell you, women, if you got a high body count, just fake it till you make it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Don't come talk big talk.
I don't know. I'm
You definitely
Look, but I
you
mean, I say
definitely
so.
just a punter.
So okay, is there a difference if a woman has a high body count for his men? But what happens? She been in a relationship with a man for 10 years, and they used to have sex like 3 times a day for 10 years.
Hmm?
Is there a difference?
He started laughing.
I mean, for real, is there a difference? Is
Yeah,
it? It says she was with one person for 10 years, but they
yeah.
used to get bussed down 3 days a week for 10 years, versus a woman just say she slept with 50 men.
Did that thing snap back? Is one of the questions. Feel nice and tight, then ain't no problem with the gripping. But man, I don't know, man, cause that sound like some sound like some Scottie Pippen that day that Jordan deal right there, bro.
But I mean, like, hey, I mean, do we look down on women that been in one relationship their whole entire life, but he used to bust her down like 3 times a day, versus a
Right.
woman that do have a high body count? Like, is there a difference?
Not really. Well, yeah, it is a difference. Uh, each time a man lay down with a woman, and that's anything. What did he leave left over?
Mm,
Uh, Emotions, sex is emotions, frustration. No matter how you put it, every time you go into it, something made that happen. Regardless if it was drugs, it was the emotions, even if it was frustration, even if it was just stress, some kind of emotions went on to that woman, uh, off of the man. Same as the woman. It was a reason why you gave it up. It was a reason why it even happened in the first place. So every time you encounter something, uh, what was left over? What energy? And I'm big on energy, and I believe in energy. Uh, what energy was left over on that woman? And what one when she had sex with the next guy, what what emotion was left over on that woman? Uh, so with a woman sleeping with the same guy, that's the same emotion, that's the same energy over and over. But that woman that goes out here and sleep with 20 different men, there's a lot of energy on that woman. That's 20 different energies on that woman. So if
mm-hmm,
I was painting a picture, if I just keep splashing red, that's that one guy. He just got red. Just red, 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 red.
mm-hmm,
Now it's 20 different women. That's purple, that's violet, da da da. Look at that picture now. It's very, very colorful. You know what I'm saying? Uh Now let's switch that around. Some people like a lot of colors. You get what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Then some people like black and white. Some people like just, hey, I like just one color red. That's why it's so many people in the world. So just because I don't like a splash of colors,
Mm-hmm.
don't mean that that next man can't deal with that woman just with that splash of color. It might be Picasso to him, but to
Mm-hmm.
me, I just want that woman with a little colors. Okay, she got a little orange, she got that red. Okay, that's just two men. You know what I mean? I like that. I like that picture. Then you got the
Yeah.
black and white picture where the girl she's a virgin. Now I don't want no black and white woman. I need some experience. I need you to have some experience. I need you to been through going through some things. I don't need to have sex with you and either don't like it. First of all, second of all, I don't need you to not be experienced in a relationship. I don't want to teach you everything. I just don't. I don't have time to hold your hand through this experience. And then you leave me because I'm too experienced.
Mm.
So no, it's different strokes for different folks, and that's why it's over a billion and trillion some people in the world, because it's somebody for everybody. No
Nah,
matter
that's a
if
fact.
you're a man, a woman, whatever you like, it's somebody out there for you.
Right.
And that's why as I grow older, I used to be a homophobic. I used to couldn't even stand being around. If you say, "Oh, I'm gay," oh, I'm leaving. Yep, he's
No.
gay. Yep, he want me. And a lot of people like, bro, he don't want you. I don't give a fuck. He say he gay. He like what I got. I'm leaving. And then a lot of
Nah.
people like, bro, what's your problem? Like, bro, he didn't say he wanted you. Well, when I say I like women, and you walk in here, I don't give a damn. I understand that's your wife, but you can't say I can't look. You know what I'm saying? She look nice. I like what you put on your wife. She looks nice. you can't tell me don't look at your car. You know what I'm saying? Your car look nice. I'm gonna say, hey, bro, hey, your car look nice.
Look,
Now,
I'm gonna segue into this question, and this is gonna be the last topic before we go ahead and get up out of here because usually we stay on here for about an hour, but this is the last topic. I seen this post on Facebook. It was talking about shout out to Mike, Mike Richardson, Dallas rapper, shout out to him, but he asked a question. Do you think men should get their woman hair and nails done?
I'm gonna let him talk about that.
So on that right there, it all depends on if that man is financially able to afford that. Like you don't have to go out and simp your way out trying to impress a female, and then you can't take care of your bills that you need to take care of. Like me, honestly, I take care of my wife. Like I love spoiling her. I love spoiling my kids. Hell, I pay for my wife nails, her feet. I pay for whatever she want. Cause goddamn it, I feel like I work hard enough to make that amount of money to be able to do that. Now, trust me, when I worked at Texas Instrument, when I worked at Allied Barton, my wife was paying for her own nails, her own hair, stuff like that. Like I was giving her money on top of that, giving her some money. I couldn't afford all that and pay bills too. So it all becomes of status level. Once when you start being able to do the type of things, then yes. I feel like if a man got it and that's what he called his spouse, his loved one, why not?
I mean, to me, honestly, but I'm married, so that is something totally different. Like this is my woman. I don't want her not to look good when she with me. Nah, I need go ahead, get your nails done, go get your feet done. My wife, she know how to do her own hair, so I ain't gotta pay. I just pay for her, but she do her own hair and stuff like that. So it's
Same
like,
boat, brother. We're in the same boat.
so I'm cool. But if we was dating and we're not exclusive. No, I'm not paying to get your hair and nails done, and we're not exclusive. No, if you ain't my girl, like. No, I had this one chick. We was dating. She like, yeah, I'm trying to get my nails done. You think I'm gonna pay for you to get your nails done, and we just dating for you can have your nails done all in another nigga face? Oh no, we taking them nails right off. What?
Yeah.
Like, no, we're not
Yeah,
doing that.
I don't know. I don't have the same. I guess I don't have the same idea as both of y'all. That's why I said y'all can have it.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't believe that. I just don't.
Okay.
I don't believe that. I don't like if I was to get a woman nails done, it's for me. You know what I'm saying? It's for me either at that time or if you want to show it to another dude, then you show him what I like to that dude. That's how I take it. You
Mhm.
that's what I like. You got on what I like. If you wear this dress and me and you was just talking, your hair look for me. Your hair, your nails look like I wanted your nails. So
Mhm.
I want what I want. I want what I like. I want you to look the way I want you to look. And if another man like it, then so be it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
My girl, I pick out her nails.
Mhm.
She gets the color I like. Da 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 da. Now when she go get her hair done, she always call me and say, "Hey babe, you like this style?" And I'll say yeah, or I'll say nah. Regardless if she get it or not, it's for me. I know it's for me when you ask me about it. That's just like a random chick. I see what you saying, but I just can't agree with it because I want that woman to look for me. I want her to look like I want to see it. If you got some nails on and I don't like them, then I'll pay for them to get changed. Hey, I don't like that shit. Like, them are too long. I need you to cut them down a little bit. I don't like
Yeah.
that ghetto looking shit. Oh,
Right.
okay, babe. You gonna pay for them? You ain't gotta ask me. I'm gonna take you right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't like them ghetto braids. Nah, you good? I'm just gonna get you. I'm just get you that lace front. Let's go on and go. You know what I'm saying? I want my woman to look the way I feel like is presentable when I walk around there. Just like I want you to tell me that, baby, you need a haircut. Da da da. And I'm not asking you to pay for it, but if you insisting that I should cut my goddamn hair, then yeah, you might want to pay for it.
Because look, this is one thing and two things. Like when in marriage and stuff like that. Like
Oh yeah, and that's also y'all married. I'm not married,
yeah.
so
So my thing is, I ask my wife like, how do you want my hair? Or what you want me to cut my beard? You want me to keep my beard? I mean, what do you want? Because at the end of the day, this is something that you have to look at. This is something that
exactly,
you have to be attracted to. So
exactly.
I
And your woman
might
should
want
want
to
to fix herself the same
right.
way.
Fact. So it's like one time when I had my locks. I had. She's like, man,
You
cut
had
your hair.
locks.
Yeah, I had my hair was. Yeah,
What?
yeah. So
His shit be long.
so I had cut it off. She said like I want you with a with a low cut. I'm like okay cool. Like I ain't tripping. I growed it back, but this is something that she wanted to be attracted to. So I wanted to look attractive to her. Because at the end of the day, this is my wife. I want her to be turned on, just like I want her to turn me on. So I want you look a certain way. When you do your hair, I like a middle part, so do your hair in the middle part, and she does that. So
Right.
she take in
And
consideration.
that's that's another thing I'm saying. Like it's not about, oh well, you get your hair and nails done. The person that's next to you should know, hey, my man likes this, and he wants this.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you should want to get your hair and nails done because you
Mm-hmm.
know that that makes me happy, or you know that, hey, he likes when I look like this. That's cool. Like, I love sundresses. Sometimes just go put on a sundress. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Hey, I know that makes him happy. Hey, babe, look, I got my sundress on. Boom. I'm automatically like, damn, okay, cool. She understands me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's wrong with some women. You don't even try to figure out what your man like, or what turns him on, or what just makes him happy sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
No, no, that's a fact.
But, oh, you don't get my hair done. You don't da. Why do sometimes I have to? If I insist, cool. But don't keep coming to me all the time saying, should I do this? Should I do that? I'm not your dad. Like, make me happy sometimes. Make me wonder. Like, damn, can she? She gonna do this shit on her own, or I always got to do it?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Do you care what makes me happy, or you don't? Like,
No,
that's why I
that's a
can't
fact.
talk to some women. Like, when I get in conversation with women, or I go to these parties. Well, a lot of women be like, man, they either like my viewpoint, or they look at it like, damn, okay, yeah, he too outspoken. Some of y'all want a nigga to just say yes. I ain't your yes man.
Hmm. Look, nah, that is a fact, man. But hey, man, we know we getting close to the end, man. I want y'all to give the people y'all handles, so where to find y'all. And hey, man, big talk, hey, man. I appreciate you coming up here. Hey, man, you gonna have to make your presence more often, man. I appreciate
Man,
the
you,
conversation.
you just gotta get in. I got in here because of young blood.
Okay.
I support
Yeah.
anything he jump himself into. So if he in the room, I'm in the room.
Hey, yeah,
Yes,
this is
sir.
Black Road Media 10 for your cowboy. We talk about some of the craziest, wildest things, some stuff that people really don't want to talk about, government, all types of stuff, So, this is 10 for your cow. We ain't scared. This is a safe place. We gonna speak our mind. Hey, but next time we gonna get into this, we gonna talk about sports being rigged.
Ooh,
You-
you really?
Yeah.
Boy.
Look, we gonna get into that next week, man. So if you wanna come back up here and talk about that, man, hey, have your stats ready, man.
Yeah, just same way Young Bud posted it. I'll be in here.
Okay, that's a bet. Hey, go ahead,
All right.
Mr. ATM, go ahead and give your handle out.
All right. Once again, ATM 214. That's my IG. You can also find me up on Facebook, Travoya Youngblood. I just actually put what I do. I'm known as GSC, gaming, sports, and casino. Come have fun with me. That's that.
Hey, Mr. Gambler Man, but hey, y'all already know who I am. It's TK the Poet. You already know, so you ain't gotta quote it. And if I spoke it, you already know what that means. Yeah, I wrote it. Yeah, 10. Yeah, let me put this back on here real quick. For y'all can know what's going on. 10 for your cap. Yeah, it's Black Room Media 10 for your cap. We back in the building looking for more content coming real soon. So y'all tune in because this is where you gonna get that exclusive, conversation. So, hey, shout out to Mr. ATM 214 and
Yes,
Big Talk.
sir. Yes,
And
sir.
until next time, shout out to everyone. But yeah, we gonna be